Hello everyone, this is a quick tutorial and overview on how to use the Astral Doorway app. So in order to install it, go to your browser and type app.astraldoorway.com and you will see this if you are on iPhone. If you're on Android, it's very simple. You will just see install this app on your phone, you press the button and you're done. It's a little different on iPhone. And this whole process is essentially the same for browser. Also, there is a desktop version. You can watch this here, but all it says is to press this button here, then press share, view more, in order to see the option that says add to home screen. Tap that, add it, and it's there. And you'll open this. I have a test account that I will demo for you. So just enter your email here and send the code. You will only get this code if you are part of the course, and it will come up here. You can copy the code, go back into the app, paste this code. If it works on my phone here, there we go. And you're in. So you can read all of these welcome onboarding messages. I'll just go through them here quickly. Okay, a statement about privacy. Okay, you'll see all this. You can add a photo. I will just put test. You can put a profile image. You can put a bio description. And here, the app will prompt you for 3 oaths, 3 promises, spiritual promises that you make to yourself and also to others, your responsibility in life in general. So you can do these. Actually, this is required for you to do. But for now, just to make this video quick, I will just write test here and agree here and step through. So I just want to give you a quick overview of everything in the app. If I went through everything, this video will be much too long. So I will just briefly describe everything. So here is the home page. You can see that our course from the time of this video begins in 14 days. And yes, this is the home page. So the lantern here is very useful. This is a heavily customized AI. It knows all of my videos on YouTube, which is almost 200 videos from the Astral Doorway YouTube channel. It also knows all of the books that I've written, the public ones and the private ones that I've shared. It also knows all of the books of Gnosis, and it has its own deeply engineered reasoning. So if you have any questions of a spiritual nature, of dreams, of the astral world, of the afterlife, etc., etc., anything, you can use this. It's called the lantern. And it will also tell you and give you insights from my work, from the works of Gnosis, from my YouTube channel, but mainly it's using its own reasoning too. And if it feels there is a question that is really meant for me, then it will direct you to me also. So you can check that out. There's a lot more to it. If it asks you this, I highly recommend turning it on. It's so that you can have notifications. In here, everyone can ask questions to me, and it will show which has been answered and which has not been answered. Okay. Here is where I'm going to post course practices. This is random wisdom, tips, advice that I want to give at any point. This is the library. This is where all the class recordings will be, the PDFs. On the class days, on the class live class days, you will see at the top here a banner. You will have the Zoom link. Everything is here. Okay, the journal is here, and I've not written anything on this test account, but you will see the list here. And then the interesting part, or the insightful part, is here. Explore across my dreams. So you can actually ask any question here. The more you record your dreams, the more interesting insights you would be able to get from this. But you can ask many things, like what are the most common symbols and the most common themes that my dreams are showing me. This is a very good tool. I recommend everyone to use it. Hear your nights back. So every night before you sleep, you can select, for example, I want to listen to all of my experiences from the past week. And you'll be able to listen to a summarized description of all of the things that you've been experiencing. It's very good for memory recall. Okay, I will skip the record for a minute because that's a big feature. But the shore, this is the shared shore. Okay, so if I go back here, this is a journal, private journal. Nobody can see anything here. But when you record an experience, you have the option to keep it private or move it to the shared shore. And all of those experiences will be shown here. So as you can see, me and my wife have already recorded some entries here. You can have a look. You can like it if you like. And you may also reflect, leave a comment, anything. And you can mention other people. And in the same way the journal has its own insights, so does the shared shore. It's called the Circle's Links, or the Circle's Nights. So it will tell you and tell us everything that we've been experiencing together, and especially point out the same themes that has been shown across different members. So you can have a look at this when you're in the app. This part is specifically for people who are having experiences related to the island. Okay. Then there is also the Fireside chat. When you go in, you can introduce yourself if you like. It will take you into one of the chats here, and you can do anything you like. You can also record a voice note if you like, and send that across if you wish to, or you can type it out. Okay. Yes, and you will also see a members list here of everyone who is in the app already. You can see my profile here and everyone's profile. You can see the 3 oaths. You can choose to remove that or not. You simply go into the settings, which I will show you how to in a minute. And yes, you have inbox. You can message anyone. You can also start a group chat. This is essentially inspired from a lot of different social media messaging apps, so that now we have an all-inclusive app for all of the activities in our course. And if anyone mentions you anywhere, it will come up here. The most loved messages here. Okay, you can say hello. I can mention my wife here. Okay, and she will see that and be notified on her phone. Okay, and then you will see the record button. This is how you record a dream. So for example, let's say we met a dragon, and maybe it wasn't last night. We remembered it from the night before. Okay, let's do voice to text. I met a dragon on a mountain and we talked a lot about the moon. Okay? You can tidy up your words if the grammar is not so great. You can scan a page, because maybe some of you prefer to write down in a physical journal and then scan the text. You can translate, and you can paint the dream. So there are 3 different styles. For this one, let's do realistic. I think this one takes the longest, maybe 20 to 30 seconds for all of them. And you can also prompt the image to however you like it, but if you don't, it will follow what you see here, or what you have written here. So while that's loading, oh, there we go, a very nice image of meeting a dragon on a mountain with the moon. And if this was a lucid dream, you can say so. Maybe it was also related to a past life. Maybe it was a nightmare, okay? And you can put emotions here. The more data you give it, the more intelligent your app will be, and how much insight that it can give you, okay? This came up because I did nightmare. Okay, so you can keep, as you can see here, you can keep it private, or you can share it with the circle. And you can also share it anonymously if you wish. For now, let's keep this private. And you can also keep it and then understand this dream immediately. But right now, I'm just showing you that it's in the journal. So I'll go into this, and now I want to understand this dream deeper. So now we wait for what the app has to say about it. And according to all of your feedback, your suggestions, and the teaching style of the course that we'll be going through, when it's trying to give you an interpretation, it's not actually giving it you initially. It's trying to help you to exercise your own intuition so that you understand it yourself. So as you can see here, just an initial brief reading. What stands out, possible meanings, exercise your own intuition. It's going to ask you questions, and you can ask it more so that you can ask it to help you to feel out what it really means by you reflecting with it. But if you're struggling for a while, then you can simply press this button. I'm struggling. Offer me a clear reading. Okay, and we just let this load. And you will see any second now, a reading will come up. Here we go. You met something enormous, it talked with you, etc., etc. It's going to give you a lot of points to reflect on and consider. Okay, as it says, again, still, even though it's a clear reading, see whether this rings true. If it doesn't, your own sense of it is the one to trust. But if you like it, and if it resonates with you, then you can keep this as a reading. Okay, so now it lives on the dream. So if I go back, you'll see this is the dream's interpretation. And if you choose to, at any point, offer it to the shore, you want to share it with others, which you can do so at any point, maybe the week after or whatever. You can share it with your name anonymously, and you can include the dream's interpretation too. So let's offer it to the shore. Okay, and there we go. So if we go to the shared shore now, it should be there on my test account. You can like it, you can view it, and you can also read the interpretation and the meaning of it. Okay, so that is about it. Well, there's a lot more, but this video is already 15 minutes long. So I just want to run you through the settings. This is how you can read more here and learn more here. This is the feedback. Please use this. If you are ever using the app and you feel like, I wish it was like this, I wish it had this feature, please let me know. Put the suggestion in there, and you can do so anonymously if you wish. And please also, if there are any bugs at all, any glitches, please just let me know. And if you can attach a screenshot, that would be even better. You will help to improve the app enormously and everyone's experience. And so the settings, we have some very interesting features here. Okay, this is where you can change your profile, your picture, your oaths. You can display it on your profile. Now here's something very useful. Open straight to the night screen. Okay, so this is the night screen, meaning if you turn it on And between a certain time, so right now it's after 10 p.m. So if you open the phone between this time, or sorry, if you open the app between that time, then it will open straight into this. This is the night screen. So you wake up in the middle of the night, you just want to record something very fast, keep it, turn off your phone. And later on, you can then go into it, add an image, look at the interpretation if you wish. Or if you wake up and you really feel that you won't go back to sleep, then you can simply open the full page too. Okay? So it's a very useful feature. It stops you from being distracted. Okay, and you can also set it that my sleep has no fixed hours, then it will just always show the night screen. Tonight's incubation, you can turn that off on the home screen if you wish. That's on the home screen here. So every night before you sleep, you can set an intention. Tonight, I will, let's say, I will remember a past life. And then next time you record a journal entry, it will remind you, and you will be prompted to see if there is any correlation between your intention and the experience that you had. But yes, you can turn that off if you wish. Dream incubation comes from ancient Greek tradition and also ancient Egyptian tradition. Okay, you can also set your phone so that it will just go into the normal record a dream page and not the night screen, and you can also set certain hours for that too. Okay, I recommend turning on the notifications. Actually, that should be on. Maybe that's a little bug I still need to look at. By default, you will always be informed of when there is a full moon. Okay, this is also set to these times, the quiet hours, meaning that you won't have a notification from anyone, not from me, and not if you're mentioned anywhere during this time. So again, so that it reduces all of these distractions. Okay, and reality checks too. This is very interesting, okay? As the app receives more data, you can have more interesting reality checks. So you can choose like 3 a day. And according to your most common themes, for example, if you always dream of a glass of water, for example, then the reality check will ask you, have you seen a glass of water? Or next time you see a glass of water, check if you're dreaming. Okay? You can choose different voices here for the text to speech. Okay, and just more privacy. You can set biometrics, Face ID, fingerprint unlock, and things like that. You can check it all out there. One thing I missed in the journal, you'll also see a calendar if you prefer to see your experiences on what day, and it also shows you the moon phase. So you'll see the days that you dreamt the most, and it also shows you the current moon phase here. Okay, so that is about it. There are a lot of other hidden features, and there's more features being added in the next updates. You will be able to see the different updates in the app. If you would like to catch up on all the updates, you will see, or you can see everything here in what's new. But that's about it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing everyone use the app, especially seeing you all put all of your experiences in. The real magic is felt when you wake up, you use this app, and it's just, everything's seamless, and it's very beautifully designed, in my opinion, especially when you have everything up here. So yes, again, if you have any suggestions, any questions, just let me know. I've tried to keep this brief, but it's coming up to 20 minutes now. But I hope this was helpful. See you all at the course, and thank you all.